Hello guys and welcome back. Hi, tonight we will be making Philly cheesesteak cups. So welcome to my channel, Dishay Cooks. So tonight we're gonna do a take on Philly steak and cheese, but the simple way. So we're gonna use some of this sirloin steak. You can get that from your local Walmart. Also gonna use puff pastry. We're going to use some cheese. We need some cream cheese, a few seasonings, some minced garlic, and we also going to need this right here. Make sure you have a tin pan. That's the whole fun part of this, is making it out in the tin pan, excuse me. So right here, we're going to start sauteing some onions and some green peppers. I already had some oil on, medium high. And so right here, I'm just sauteing them, letting the onions get translucent. Let the green peppers get, a little soft. I mean, I don't mind, a little crunch, but I like my veggies cooked. And there's nothing like steak and cheese with green peppers and onions. Oh, buddy. And if you like, you know what, you could add like some mushrooms, just to jazz it up some, but it's all in what you like. Most of the meals that I do on here, I am, just doing a little take on certain stuff, just making it easy for weeknights. But again, I say you can, choose your own thing. You can use a certain cheese if you like a certain cheese. Okay, so right here, I'm showing you the sirloin steak from Walmart, Nutrition Vex. So I have 2 boxes, and the 2 boxes will make a full 12. You can kind of stretch it if you want, but right here you see me just stirring up my green peppers and onions again. They're getting where I need them to be, which is, halfway there. Just adding a little seasoning to them. And a little pepper. Anytime you're cooking, you want to kind of season everything. Not over season it, but make sure you're adding season to like my veggies. And then when I get my meat in here, I'm going to add, season to that. And I say that because cooking is all about flavor and layering that flavor. And if you make sure that you flavor it all, you really can't go wrong. So right here, you see me getting the Philly cheesesteak again. I'm just showing you, make sure you guys see that it's so simple. Why make it hard? So this is how they come. They look just like this. So you get 4 in a pack. I'm just going through with my kitchen shears, cutting them at the top. I'm putting them right over top of the green peppers and onions. And what you see me doing here is I'm just kind of breaking them down because they're already shredded, but they place them into like just a form, like a patty. And then once it thaws down, it goes into that shred form. Again, same thing here. Okay, just breaking it down. See? Real meat. It's real meat. Nothing fake. Nothing like a good steak and cheese with real steak. Oh my goodness, this sirloin is awesome, and it's pretty tender. I normally use it to make so many different things. I do a Philly steak and cheese stuffed shells. I use these. I do also do egg rolls. If you guys want to see some of those videos for the other steak and cheese recipes, just go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I promise whatever you guys ask for, I will try my best to deliver. So as you can see, I got my meat in the pan and I'm mixing it up, and I'm gonna go ahead and just break it down some, and then I'll add my top just so it can kind of go ahead and thaw on down, and I can get it working. Just adding a little seasoning here, a little pepper. And then I couldn't get this garlic open. But there we go. So I just put a little. And a lot of times I'm adding a teaspoon or 2 of each thing. Like right here, I just put like a teaspoon of minced garlic there. And you just, like I said, this is your food. You want to flavor it to your liking. I love garlic. I think garlic is an amazing seasoning. I love it. Love putting it in everything. So yeah, right here, like I said, just breaking it down, making sure that the heat is getting on all of it. Yeah, come on in so we can see. So, okay. So now it's time to start placing the puff pastry down so that we can cut it into 9 squares for each sheet. Again, you can get 9 squares out of each sheet. So just taking it out the pack, letting you all see exactly how it comes. You want to unfold it. And I put a little bit of flour down on my parchment paper that I just have laying right here. I mean, you can use a cutting board or whatever, but I didn't want to get out that all that stuff. But because this is just a pretty quick weeknight meal, something for you and your family. Even the kids can help. Like once you cut these squares, they wash their hands. They can help you get these squares into the little muffin pan while you're over there getting the cooking the meat, getting the meat ready. And I mean, I think it'll just be a fun night to just cook with the kids. You know, let them get in. And sometimes my daughter will come in here cook with me, but a night like tonight, just in here cooking something quick, but really, really good, really tasty. So, and I'm trying not to make my video too long. I try to do at least 12 to 15 minutes just so you guys can understand. Okay. So right here, I'm taking a little bit of flour and I'm putting flour on my rolling pin. And what I'm doing is just kind of stretching the squares out just a little bit. So after you stretch it out, you're going to pick one up and you're going to start, yes, you see how I'm just just stretch it, making sure that when you stick it in the muffin pan, it'll go ahead and cover the whole thing. I know I'm getting really tongue twisted tonight. Sorry, guys. Okay, so right here you see me spraying cooking spray in each circle. So that way the puff pastry, when it's in there, it's going to be baking, but you don't want it to stick. This is very important, guys. Make sure you spray before placing the puff pastry into each round circle. All right, so I'm just filling each one. I'm going to go through, fill each circle. Again, this makes 9, so I did have to cut off 3 blocks from the other sheet. And I still had some left, so I mean, you can serve somebody too with maybe a side of fries and you good. Really quick weeknight meal. And something different. Everyone gets tired of eating the same old thing. And so, you know, I was just trying to figure out something good, something quick. And this is what I came up with. And you can also take this and do a lot of different things. You can do buffalo chicken, add that in. You can also do like some chicken pot pie filling. Okay, so here we go. We're moving right along. All the beef sirloin is browning really good. The green peppers and onions are in there. My seasons are in there. Oh, yeah, and I did put a dash. You're going to see me come in and I'm going to use a dash of Worcestershire. So make sure you have a little bit of that too. But so I'm just browning my meat. I was talking to my sweetie. All right. So this is how it's going to look once you get all of the sheets in there. So you got all the sheets inside of the circles. And then we're going to go ahead. Come on back over here. Yes, it looks good, right? Yummy. Almost time to eat. But yeah, like I was saying, there's so much you can do with this. Like, you can even do steak and cheese sloppy joes. And I'll have to do that for you guys too. But this is the meat after it's drained. And here you see I brought the meat back to the pot. And I'm adding some heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add a little bit of Worcestershire. I'm going to add my cheeses. And when you're doing this, it's going to become like thick and ooey and gooey. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. So I'm just stirring everything well, making sure it's all incorporated, make sure that it's all together. Then it's showtime. So we're going to come over here. You're going to take a spoonful and put it in each cup. That's what I'm doing here. Yeah, just like that. And when I say these are amazing, they are amazing. Like anybody that loves Philly steak and cheese, whoo, you will really, really love these steak and cheese cups. Easy, quick. It's not hard at all. And so here we go. They are filled. It is time for the oven. So I have my oven on preheated at 350. Gonna place them in there. 15 minutes. And voila. So I'm taking them out right here. And when I take them out right here, I'm just taking them out to add cheese to the top. After I add the cheese to the top, they will go back in the oven. You can turn your broiler on and just keep an eye on them. But I normally add my cheese. Right after I add my cheese, I go ahead and I pop them back in the oven. Just trying to get everything on right now. Starting to put my cheese on. Yummy, yummy. Add my cheese. They're looking good. And then I'm going to place them in the oven. And voila. Philly steak and cheese night. And it did not take forever. So you guys go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment on some more things that you want to see. And I thank you all so much for joining me again tonight. Please come back for Deshay Cooks, and you guys have a great one. Thank you so much. I love you guys.